people is God Almighty.
Exactly.
I'm just a subject to God. So
a branch.
Just a little branch, a little bird on top of the yes, on top of the leaves.
Okay.
So I'm not powerful,
Okay.
but I'm doing the best I can to accommodate people around me. Okay. Better than the question you asked me. Like I said, my father, you know, a teacher.
Yeah.
You know, one of the most difficult area of teachers or teaching is from primary school, kindergarten, primary school, when the children, they don't even have features of that time. You don't know where they're navigating as of that time. You see stubborn children, you see children that can even teach a shut up and stuff like that. So my dad was that man that navigate people's future, that change people. Even if a child was born and the parents, as the child is growing up, the parents say, hey, this boy, I don't think he's going to become somebody in future. You know, village people.
Sure.
But people like my father who said, no, this child will become president.
Wow.
This child will become governor one day. This child will become entrepreneur one day. Yeah. So they nurture children like this to become somebody. So I came from this family. If my dad can be a teacher that nurture people to become somebody, how much more his own children. So he keep teaching us that God, he said, I always borrow his word. He said, manna cannot fall from heaven again unless God decide to do it. That manna fell thousands of years ago. That the manna you will be able to eat now is from your hard work. Your sweat, your focus, your ambition, what you want to achieve. So he keep directing us to work hard. If you are a student, study well. If you're a trader, trade well. If you're a civil servant, do well. If you're a houseboy, do well. If you're a gardener, do well. Any area you are working for future, do it well. But it is not compulsory that that area you are working will be the area that make you become somebody. Sure. But for that period of time you are working, put all your time, all your mind, all your strength in it, so that you'll be able to excel. So if God want to lift you to another level, he will lift you. And as of that time, you have also learned from there what you are doing, even if you're a gardener. So these are the things that our Father keep teaching us, and this is where we borrowed our strength from. Not all my siblings, we are 7 brothers. Everybody's okay, to the glory of God. So we borrowed that strength, that idea from there, and that is what has brought me and my siblings where we are today. Because we believe in life, you don't need to, be posing.
So proud
but no. You don't need to be proud, because who are you to be proud? You are just a dust. Sure. You're just nobody.
You died today and you're gone.
Exactly. But you need to be submissive and work hard for future. So this is what brought me where I am today. Being humble, being loyal, working hard, and being honest to people.
Okay. You launched Hunger Project in 2019. Have you achieved your purpose?
As long as human being live it, you cannot achieve that project 100%, but you keep working on it till the day you go to grave. So we called it Ezibogana Hunger Project. Okay. You see, myself and my wife and the palace elders, we started to look at it that, more especially from the experience I had because of where I'm coming from, we understand that hunger is one of the things that can make people misbehave.
Exactly.
When you are hungry in the morning, in the afternoon,
you don't respect.
You don't respect. You are a wild lion. You want to eat something. You want something to get into your tummy. Our life is all here. Sure. Our life is, that is when we have constipation. Sorry. Yeah. We have constipation. You see people dying. You see people rolling down because the problem here. So when you are hungry, you also have this. Even the worst part of it is not just only here, but your mindset will also change. Then when I said, okay, let's do the best we can to feed the hunger, then we decided to set up the Zibogana Feeding the Hungry project. Our projection is to feed 1,000 people every day.
1,000 every day?
Every day. Whether you're a Nigerian, you're a Ghanaian, whoever will see along our way. Wow. We started that. We launched that on the 13th of March 2020. But before this, we've been supporting people. Little after that, the COVID set in and all that. So
your father has a lot of
exactly.
plans,
so we are feeding 1,000 people every day.
And are you achieving that?
Yeah, we will. But what happened now is this. As we are doing that every day, along the line, we realize that it's seriously giving us, it's not easy because we have no foreign donors, we have no other external support.
I was about to ask you
we have question. No external support.
Where do you get your support from?
We have no external supporters, but rather myself and my elders, the palace elders, and my wife, we are the one doing it. So we moved out from every day feeding, we moved to every Friday.
Okay.
Now, we also moved from there to giving raw food. Because of the COVID, you can't just give out as of that time. So we start giving out raw food. But now we came up with something else again that we called Ezibogana Kitchen. Because we sat down also to look at it that, look, you can't just be giving food every day. Yes, somebody can eat now, and tomorrow he cannot eat. It's also good to feed them every day because people have no faith, have no food to eat tomorrow. They have no even idea what to eat. But when I said, okay, let's empower people. So our focus here now is to empower hardworking young people, single mothers, and widows. Single mothers have 2, 3, 4, 5 children. Okay. Widows also have children, no husband around them. And the children must also get something to eat, and they must go to school. So we decided now to set up what we call the Zibogana Kitchen. Zibogana Kitchen, all around the town, you see people doing tea in the night, doing endomie, cooking rice. So people like that, we now decided, okay, let's have people that we can empower. Yeah. When we empower you, you'll be able to use that to feed your children. Okay. Pay their school fees.
So you set them up.
Exactly.
In a little business, a small business.
Yes.
And the person will be...
Yeah, so this is our next agenda for 2023.
Okay.
To empower people by setting up kitchens for them.
Okay.
Make sure they have rice, they have kitchen utensils, endomie and all that, Milo, a full kitchen. So every evening they can come out to cook and get money from there. And we're also embarking on from next year, 2023, to let people know that any amount of money that comes your way can be well used. Yeah. What am I saying now? If you give somebody $100, now it's 1,400 cities, okay, or 1,000, whatever. That money can give you over 100 bags of water, pure water, or even 200 bags. It all depends. Yeah. And every bag of pure water, there's a lot of profit in it.
Sure, like 5 to 10 cedis.
So that can change somebody's life.
Exactly.
So you don't see 1,000 cedis as a little money. Yeah. This is what Ezibogana Foundation is coming to teach people next year, 2023.
So you want us to stop overspending?
Exactly.
Okay.
You will spend if you are making it, but not just to have, depending that, hey, I have 1,000 cedi, tomorrow I'm going to get 1,000 cedi. But that 1,000 cedi, what can you do with it to make sure that 1,000 cedi multiplies in a couple of weeks or months to come?
Sure.
So this is what we're now coming to teach people from that, not just giving them food now, but also empower them and let them know that money we are giving to you can change your life. From that 2, 4, 5, 10 bags of pure water, you can do 1,000 bags of pure water over there.
So approximately how many people are we looking at? How many markets, shops are we looking at?
Our projection is to empower 100 people next year of 2023 by setting up a Zibogana Kitchen for them, and those are also going to support them by, having a small pure water stand and stuff like that.
So we should estimate it like every year you're supporting 100 people.
Yeah, and if God blesses us more and we also have supporters who can do more than that, because it's a vision that we have conceived and we want to make sure we achieve it.
You celebrated your 10 years quite recently.
Yes, sir.
What was it about? The
You know,
was it Yam Festival?
I was enthroned as the diasporan king of Igbo community in Ghana 2012. That was August 2012.
Wow.
And August 2012 to August this year is 10 years.
Wow.
And it is a compulsory assignment that you must celebrate Igbo New Year Festival as long as you are Igbo king in diaspora, because one of the reasons of setting up diaspora kingdom of Ndibo is to promote our culture, because the children we are giving birth to them today, they are not opportune to leave our home to understand our culture.
Exactly.
Some of us also came to town, came to live abroad when we are young. We are not opportune to know the culture. So when you live in diaspora, it's good for you to promote the culture for the children today and unborn, and even the older ones that doesn't. It's not every gray-headed man that understands culture.
Sure.
So you have to, celebrate Yam Festival and Igbo cultural activities for the people to, get closer to where they're coming from, because Africa is full of culture.
Exactly.
Without your culture, without your language, you are nobody. There's nothing like identity about you. Sure. But your language, your culture is your identity and your heritage. So every year, we celebrate Igbo New Year Festival, all the Igbos that live in Ghana, to the glory of God. So we now decided to do two things at the same time: Igbo New Year Festival, 10 years anniversary, and Igbo Throne in Ghana, 10 years anniversary. So that is what we did. And at the same time, we use that time also to thank the people of Ghana, because without the approval, the support, the backing of the owners of the land, the Ghanaians,
we wouldn't have
no diasporan chief or king who dwell in Ghana. Whether you are Igbo, you are Hausa, you are Dagoma, you are Korea, you are Nigerian, you are Yoruba, you are Zamarawa, you cannot dwell in Ghana without the approval of the owners of the land. So we also use that opportunity to say thank you to the people of Ghana for giving us the opportunity to promote our culture. Thank you to the government of Ghana for giving us the opportunity to promote Igbo culture in diaspora. At the same time, we are using the Igbo culture to unite, to bring closer to our people, to Ghanaians and to Nigerians, because African culture is the same. Sure. The only difference is the language. Yeah. So if you look at it, if you flash back or see our programs, you can see that we are very close with Ghanaian kings and queens and the individuals and government. Why am I saying this? Because we'll try the best we can also to invite them in our programs, for them to also see how Igbo celebrate their culture. They also do invite us. We'll see how Ghanaians celebrating their culture. So we thank them very much. I also use the opportunity, as I'm sitting down here, also to thank the people of Ghana, thank the Gans, the Shantis, all the tribes, all the tribes in Ghana, from the young to the end, also to the government of Ghana, to Nana Akufo-Addo, for giving us the opportunity. And also I thank Nindo Saki, the former acting president of the Council, and also currently the Gamanche now, my brother and my king, King Kevin, the Gamanche, the overlord. I also want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to do our here. So it's all about saying thank you to the people for the 10 years anniversary, to say thank you also to our people that made it possible that that I will be their chief servant. Because if you're a king, you are serving the people. If you're a chief, you're serving the people. So the people are not just serving you like that, because 247, they bring problems for you. You solve a problem. Sometimes maybe you want to have a little quiet time with your wife, and distress calls come in for you to save life.
I'm stuck somewhere.
Exactly,
I need help.
Exactly. So automatically you are serving the people. So I also, express my heart of gratitude to my people, to the Igbos, by choosing me to be their chief servant. So it's all about thank you that we did.
We understand you gave awards to some of the Ghanaian indigents. How did you come by that?
Yes, Igbo diasporan structure is to promote culture and to make friends. To make friends through our culture, through our tradition, we make friends. So we gave the Ibgo chieftaincy title to Gifty Adoye, the famous Ghana musician.
Yeah, Gifty Adoye.
Yes, and also one of our chiefs that we're very loyal to in Labadi. And we did this to seal the 10 years anniversary relationship of Ghana and Nigeria for 10 years of dwelling here. We also did this to appreciate our people, Ghana, that will say thank you for giving us the opportunity. And by the special grace of God, we're also looking forward to, appreciate many more other people because Nigeria and Ghana are the same. We have a lot of Ghanaians that live in Nigeria that also have chieftaincy title in various palaces. And you know that. So the same way, why can't I also appreciate our host nation, our Ghanaians, also by giving them such a chieftaincy title in Igbo Palace to the glory of God? That's the purpose of that.
Okay, back to the business aspect. Some time ago, you were advocating for Guta to open the shops of some of the Nigerian wholesalers and all that. How did that work? Were you able to achieve your aim on that?
It's not all that easy, but we're still on it. Even as I'm talking to you right now, currently, Guta, they've also sealed down some of my subjects, their shops in Abu Sokai.
Wow.
Yes, this happened.
Are they not cooperating, your subjects, are they not cooperating with the laws of the land? Or is there anything?
You see, that's why I said it's not all that easy.
Okay.
One thing I would just say is this, very simple, is I always plead to the authority of this land to please tamper justice with mercy to my people. The reasons are the requirements needed for foreigners to trade here. It's not all that easy to come by. But we cannot say because it's not that easy, they will not respect the laws of the land. We must respect the laws of the land so that the land will not see us as stubborn children. But we have more hustlers than the well-to-do ones that can be able to get this documentation done. And remember, it's from hustling that God can put you there. So gradually, they also get there. But I'm not saying this because that they are hustlers, they will not do what the laws want them to do. They must do it. But I'm still pleading that it's not all that easy. If the laws of the land will see us that we are brothers, they should please accommodate us. Because a hungry man is an angry man. When the people are hungry, they start thinking bad. What is that bad? A family of 5 children with wife, maybe the shops are closed. Within that time, 2 or 3 kids among them are sick. Madam is sick, no food at home. And the man is looking back, the children are hungry, the wife is sick. Without money, hospital will not accept you. Maybe somebody can tell him, okay, oh boy, you know what? Let's just go there and steal something so that you can pay bills for your children. And no man on earth would like to see his family dying like that. Maybe that can push their mind to evil. And this can also increase crime. But then, if you also think it's good for you, you cannot come up with what the country needs, you still have the second option to go back to your country. But then we all need to, work hard, whether you're in your country or you're outside the country. So what I'm trying to say here is we cannot say because of it's difficult to get documentation that compulsorily Ghanaians must allow us to trade. No, what I'm saying is they should please tamper justice with mercy. So that people will be able to trade and do well with them. And life is all about working together. Life is all about partnership. If Nigerians are in Ghana trading, it's also partnership with the people of Ghana. because as they are there, they are paying house rent. House rent is also blessing the house owner.
Yeah.
Their children are in school from kindergarten to primary to secondary,
some are
university.
married to Ghanaian ladies.
Good. And they're also paying school fees.
Wow.
School owners are making money from there.
Exactly.
Some married to Ghanaians. So their wife and their wife family are also benefiting from there. Some are also having a vehicle. They buy petrol in their car. They eat food. They pay light bill, a whole lot. It's also a partnership that the great country Ghana is also benefiting from their hard work. Okay. So I'm just pleading for justice to be tampered.
Okay.
Yes.
I know you love Ghana so much.
I do, sir.
What Ghanaian language can you speak?
Problem.
Wow.
I am not good in languages.
Oh, okay.
So that's my major challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. But the normal it is saying, the normal Ejuma to saying, the normal Efreu say, the normal yes, the normal bra. You know those kind of little things. Or to then I've gone to my wife's village right now.
Sure. Or to then that's fancy.
Yeah. So those little ones. I'm not good in languages at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes my friends laugh at me. I've been here for many years. Why can't you
don't
speak
the language?
I always tell them, I'm sorry, I'm not good in it.
Okay. So food. What about food? What Ghanaian food do you?
I love some of the different. I love. Sorry to say this, my wife is one of the best cooks in the world.
Sure.
She cooks.
No doubt about it.
Best food.
You should appreciate.
So she give me all kind of foods. Right. Sometimes she even confused. This one is good. This one is good. The crack.
You don't know which one to choose.
Abankwai is good. The crack soup is good. The banku. You know, the fanti kenke.
Sure.
You know, so they're all good. Fish and octopus, you know, they're all good. They're all good. So, but I don't have a particular one, but they're all good. Just because my wife is a very good cook. So sometimes you don't even know the one that is better than each other. Wow. But I love Ghanaian food.
Yes, I mean, besides, said all kind of benkwai. How you mentioning a benkwai means you can speak tree. Ghana, Eshe, Nigeria, you qualify for World Cup. Do you love football? Open football?
I do.
What?
I love football.
It's Ghana, share Nigeria, and then see.
Now you are taking me there. You're taking me there behind the border. I don't want to make a mistake on your questions because you know questions you don't understand, they don't give answer to it. So,
okay. Oh my word. Okay, what I was asking is, you love football, right?
Yes, sir.
Ghana scored Nigeria. We didn't allow you to qualify for the Mundial. We qualified for Nigeria for the Mundial. Ghana qualified.
Yes, sir.
So when we scored Nigeria, were you in Ghana or you were in Nigeria?
I was here.
In Ghana.
In Ghana.
Did you jubilate? Did you?
I did not jubilate because my prediction was Nigeria will qualify.
Wow.
Then it was all over the news in Ghana because Joy News, they came to my palace, they videoed us live with my elders and whatever. Yeah. So my prediction was Nigeria will win. Sure. So Nigeria did not win, and I felt bad. So in my house, my children were divided. Some are supporting
Nigeria.
Yes, some are for Ghanaian players. So it's like you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So we are just having the argument with my family and all that. Sure. Yeah, but it's a game. Football is a game.
So in case you leave Ghana here today, what would you want us to remember you for?
One, the support I support the poor. Yeah. Two, my contribution in all sector to make Ghana a great nation. Three, me promoting Igbo culture in diaspora. Four, I also promote Ghana culture in Nigeria. Okay. If I travel to Nigeria for functions, I always want to wear Ghana kente. Yeah. I wear Ghana kente, and that shows where I'm coming from. Yeah. And whenever the media interview me, I let them know much about Ghana and let them know that Ghana is one of the countries I've ever seen in Africa that promote culture a lot, that believe in their culture. So these are, and many more things that I want people to know me of being in Ghana.
Okay, so we can say that these are some of your achievements, or you have more to add?
A lot of things I've achieved. If you go to my wife village, we have dug a lot of public toilets there.
Wow.
We have supported the school library. We have a lot of them we are taking care of in school. We have also given computers a lot in some schools over there. Even the Bidowa Technical School supported them a whole lot. Not only my wife village, other areas. In Accra here, I have a lot of our Ghanaian people that will support a lot. When I say I have 9 adopted children, they're all Ghanaians. All my workers are Ghanaians.
Wow.
If you come to my house in East Legon, you see a lot of Ghanaians
working
that come.
Just like former President Obasanjo.
Exactly.
His house in Nigeria.
Yes, in Ogun State.
Yeah, Ogun State. He has a lot of Ghanaians working in his farm.
A lot of Ghanaians, plenty in his farm. So I have a lot of Ghanaians. So if I leave Nigeria, if I leave Ghana and go back to Nigeria, a lot of people will miss me.
Wow.
A lot of people will miss me.
Okay.
Because I try the best I can to support people's life, the little I can. You can't do it all. If you want to do it all, you break down. Yeah. But the little you can, sometimes it's not just money, but advice, counseling.
The little that you give to people.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even counseling, but affection. Sometimes it's not that, it's even the love you show to people. How you even embrace people, how even you welcome them to your home without discrimination. That is even more than money. And these are things that I try the best I can to do, both my wife and my children. And my elders are around me. So there are a lot I think people can remember me for.
Okay. And so how does your palace help the Nigerians in Ghana? How does your palace help?
Is helping seriously, because we always have town hall meetings.
Okay, with the Nigerians?
Of course, in Ghana. And talk to our people, address our people, tell them what is right, and let them know this is wrong, this is right. And also let them know that you must respect the laws of the land. And you should not be part of Ghana politics because you're not a Ghanaian. Yeah. If you want to be a politician, go back home to Nigeria.
And contest.
Yes, you want to trade, make sure you have all your documentations for trade. If you cannot afford it, look for a Ghanaian to be your local partner and fly under the Ghanaian and do your business. If you cannot also get a reliable person to do it, get from somebody to somebody. And not to be violent in Ghana, not to challenge Ghanaians because authorities in their hands, you are in their country. You should know you're a foreigner. If you're a foreigner, you have limitation.
Exactly.
So we'll talk to our people in all these areas and let them know that, hey, if you are doing anything contrary to the purpose of you being here, that means you are trying to cause problems, you are trying to let the country to know that they are nobody. So we keep using the palace to promote peace between the two nations and also promote peace within ourselves and solve our problems, okay? Yeah. And remember, weekends like this, I always attend so many functions, Nigerian functions here and there. I and the elders will move together. So in every function I go, I make sure I have a couple of minutes to advise our people and talk to them. So almost all of our people, as soon as they have a problem that they think I am...
Point out to you.
They think it's needed for them to come to me or talk to me, they normally come to the palace, we sit down, we discuss it. Like I said, there are a lot of problems today that we solve that has nothing to do with money.
Sure.
But directions and advice.
Speak to them.
Speak to them.
You teach them what to do.
Excellent. Solve the problem. So the palace is doing seriously well. But again, if you come to Nigeria as a whole, I'm not the king of all Nigerians in Ghana. No. Sure. I'm not a diaspora king of Nigerians, but I'm a diaspora king of Ibgo community in Ghana. So Nigeria is so big. We have Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo, the three strong, well-known ethnic group, but we have 6 geopolitical zones. So each zone also have their leadership, okay? So traditionally, I lead the Igbo community to promote our culture. But if you come down to Igbo setting based on our meeting, we'll have the chairman of Igbo community in our meeting, which is Uche Anyog. So we use the palace to talk to our people, to promote and let them know where to go, what to do, and what not to do at the right time.
So has it been a day that you are called upon to come and intervene for a Nigerian who's been arrested, a Nigerian doing all that, Nigerian involving him or herself in criminal activities and all that? Has it been a day that...
Uncountable times.
Wow.
You know, in any country you live, as long as you're not from that country, you're a suspect.
Okay. Anything that happens, if
whether,
you're around...
whether you live in America, you're an African, even you're an European that live in America, live in America, you're a Ghanaian that live in Nigeria, you're a Nigerian that live in Ghana, you're a Nigerian that live in Avoria, you're a Ghanaian that live in Europe.
Everywhere in the
as
world.
long as you are a foreigner, you are a suspect. Suspect in so many ways. Yeah. Not that they'll suspect you an armed robber or you're a thief, but they know that as a foreigner, you can commit crime.
Sure.
You can also fight. You can even own house rent and even abandon your things and run away. You can even have accident because you have no documents, you run away. Yeah. You can even, so many things a foreigner can do. So as we are here in Ghana, our people do have a lot of problems. Either immigration problem, or house rent, or problem with gutter, or problem with their wife, or with their children, even in hospital.
Okay.
Even here in Ghana, if a Nigerian die, you take that corpse to mortuary, they charge $50 a day because it's a foreign corpse.
Okay.
You go to hospital, how much money the Ghanaians pay for card is different from what Nigerians pay because you're foreigner. So we don't see ourselves that it's only Nigerians that pay this money because there are still foreigners here. They do the same. So for that reason, it is when somebody proves to be a crime committer before you can call him.
Sure.
But if he's not proven, he's a suspect. So a lot of times, issues has come to the palace for a Nigerian being suspected for one thing or the other, that I move in to go and rescue. And many a times, I send the palace elders to go in to be sure if I am needed to come in, then I come in. So thousands of times. People can just be seeing in Nigeria moving on and say, maybe he has no documents. Let me call immigration on him. Maybe there's documents. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So until you move
it happened a couple of times.
Couple of times, of course. Couple of times. That's why I say that as soon as you're a foreigner, you're a suspect. Even in America, in Europe, immigration can come and arrest foreigners.
Yeah.
So when they arrest maybe 10, 25 or 3 people, maybe among them, they have documents. Or they don't have.
Sure.
But by the suspect of immigration, they get them arrested. Even the area people can even call immigration against somebody.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Abusiafo, mene papa bi na ekasa oye diaspora king. Ede ema yenuanum a omo Nigeria, Igbo community. They only do business. When you are in Nigeria, all they do is business. If you see shops, bigger shops in Nigeria, it belongs to the Igbos. But I would want to ask you this question. Why is it that Igbos are always fond of doing business? They are business-minded, they are business people. Why is it like that? When you go to Nigeria, if you want bigger businesses, it belongs to the Igbos. The shops for the Igbos. Why?
First is God's grace. You will see an Igbo man who is a PhD degree holder. Yeah. He still owns a shop.
Sure.
It's just a grace that God has planted in every Igbo man. Anywhere we are, we want to be a businessman, we want to be a trader, we want to do something that, because every Igbo man believes that money is power.
Sure.
So as long as, one of my friends said money is blood, because money energizes you. If there's no money in your pocket,
it gives you strength.
Your spirit feeds down. Yeah. But when there's money, you got the strength. Yeah. So for that reason, we work so hard. You might see in Nigeria, he's selling only takeaway bowls, takeaway. Yeah. But you stock it so big, just to make sure there's money that flows in his hands.
Yeah.
Igbo man don't believe in borrowing.
Sure.
We believe
the little they have,
yes, we
they
believe,
make sure they multiply.
Exactly. We believe to have money in our pocket, solve our problems, and support other people.
Yeah.
And the little with us, we use it to help people around us. That's one thing about Igbo man.
Okay. We're about to wrap up. Let me read some of the messages. Amisko Spelele Kaswa, aka Honorable Hawa Kumsen to us. So I wish NDC well as they elect their leaders to manage their affairs in opposition forever since NPP will win the 2024 elections. Okay, and I hope plenty Yawuza and so the basis on which the teacher unions embarked on their strike action was unjust. Okay, Kodwa Sempa Furniture was a good morning to your listeners from Kodwa Sempa Furniture Works at Dunkumase. Togbi Jablu the fourth. Greetings to the chief. We are watching from the Volta region. Okay, a chief from Volta region says I should extend his greetings or say greetings to the greatest king. Okay, so he is in the house. His Majesty, we are about to wrap up. What advice do you have for the youth of this country and Nigerians as a whole? Do you have any advice?
First of all, I focus on the youth of Africa.
Okay.
That includes the youth of Nigeria, the youth of Ghana, and every body in the African continent. Hard work is the only way that can put food on your table. Hard work is the only thing that will make you feel proud. Hard work is the only thing that will make your family a great one. Hard work is the only thing that can help I and you to change Africa. Africa today, we have a lot of vast land. We have a lot of, fertile land that we will be able to go into farming and provide our own food and provide food for the whole world. We are not farming. It's not good. Let us go into farming. If I did not eat, or my brother Prince Nana did not eat, we will not be able to sit down here to talk to you. If you did not eat, you will not be able to sit down to look at us or watch us this morning communicating. Food is one of the most important things that can make human beings live for tomorrow. And it is bad that everything that we eat are all imported. Let us provide food for ourselves and provide food that we also export to other countries in the world. What people look at in everything you do is population. We have the population. So whatever food we provide, by the exchange of businesses from borders, we'll be able to make it big time. So the African youth, we should stop saying there's no job. There is job. Create a job for yourself, and that job will be able to bless each and every one of us. And please, remember that in all things that you do, have God first. With God, all things are possible. God bless you. See you once again by somewhere. I don't know when that I'll come back again.
Thank you so much, my king. Thank you so very much. I was here for being in the studio with His Royal Majesty Eze, Dr. Chukwudi Ihenetu, the diaspora king for the Ibgo community in Ghana. He's a nice man. He's so intelligent. Papa na dwene modo enya asem keto. Me have been in Nigeria for some time. Me said be am come amote. I love Nigerians. Nigeria is my second country. Definitely.
We're taking you back there again.
Definitely. I did a go back.
This Christmas, I'm taking you back there.
Wow. Okay, we are going together. That's my boss. You just tell my boss that you're taking me back to Nigeria.
Boss, I'm taking him back to Nigeria this Christmas, so he can go with me.
Yes, sir. Okay. So if he agrees, I'm good to go.
So no problem. So we are going together.
Enti apsia ahana de esie dwuma de edi kan no de etoso me no ye ba ne aba bo Ghana e ho nkomo we ya boy no say when you bibi de film what you for, and you've been also you've been gingered de wo ye no say wo kan ho hye ono ne papa e teacher, just people teacher, KG4 primary for no chiro made ahini tuom then times you look at that and I share ne ma men so you create and you say oye a full in vast land so bibi bodo ade ma me mu ye na bia maybe in Yamedina Bedu, and you're in CE, but we're university.